Hi, good evening. My name is Dave Gagne. I'm the town administrator here for the town of West Bridgewater, and I'm going to bring to you a preview for the upcoming Board of Selectmen meeting for Wednesday, December 19th. First on the agenda is going to be a great event. The board is going to recognize and congratulate our local high school football team for winning their local Mayflower Conference. After that, there was a change of manager request for Chili's Restaurant, and then there is also a change of hours request for Samoset Rod and Gun Club. After that, in December, we always do all of our annual licenses that renew at that time of the year. So that will include Samoset Rod and Gun Club for their annual liquor license, and all of the other licenses such as entertainment, public amusement, used car, new car dealers, and the like. There is a Dunkin' Donuts across from Market Basket that is undergoing a transfer of ownership, so they will be before the board looking for a vote on the transfer of their common vic license. And then also there is a new sign that is being proposed for Riverbend Country Club. As you all know, a little over a year ago, the town purchased Riverbend, and in the meantime, the new owner has proposed that we change it to West Bridgewater Country Club, and the board approved that about 6-7 months ago. So in the meantime, they are looking to redevelop the message for the club, and they will have a couple of different signs for the board to review and vote on as well. The DPW director, Mr. Iantelli, will be before the board to go over a handful of items. One is going to be on complete streets, which is pertaining to sidewalks in town. We're going to award an engineering contract to an engineering firm that is going to help us with the specs so when we go out to bid for streets, sidewalks, and also a discussion on moving the fence at the transfer station, and also the fact that the paper recycling bins that have been scattered throughout the town, one at the town hall, for example, that company is no longer in business, and so those bins have been removed. As many of you know, our assistant town administrator, who just did a fantastic job, got an excellent opportunity in the private sector and has moved on. And so we are going to be hiring a new assistant town administrator / HR director. She comes with a lot of experience from another town, and the board is going to be ratifying that appointment. There will be a site plan review for Boston Trailer, which is located up on Manley Street. They are looking to demolish their existing building and put a new building on. That will require a site plan review before one of our permitting boards, and the Board of Selectmen, who has an opportunity to be able to weigh in on it as well. And then there is also a couple of appointments for our Veterans and Memorial Day Committee. Our farm across from Riverbend, CNC Reading Farm, is requesting to have a street light placed there. If you go up there, you'll see that's pretty dark at night. And from a public safety concern, it's already gone before the streetlight committee. They are recommending that we do, and the selectmen have the ultimate authority, so they will be voting on it. After they approve and accept their minutes, I will inform them that National Grid has proposed before the Department of Public Utilities, DPU for short, an increase in their rate. So this is really just an FYI to the board. And then as a consortium with 19 other cities and towns, the town of West Bridgewater procures a lot of our DPW services so we can drive down the cost. Those contracts will be before the board for their award. We're starting the new budget message this budget season, this coming meeting as well. And so what we always do to commence it is the Board of Selectmen will vote on a message, and then I will then communicate that message to all boards, committees, and department heads next week and allow them about a month to 5 weeks to turn in their budget requests. So that process will start, and again, FY20 is going to be our new fiscal year. There has been some discussion about Selectman Moreira's ability to be able to vote on the alcohol policy, and so we received a formal opinion from our legal counsel, town council, and so that opinion will be before the board for their review, and then after that, the alcohol policy will be before the board for their vote as well. Under my report, I will inform them that I signed off on a Girl Scouts request to be able to use the town hall parking lot, and also an update as to where we are with the ongoing opiate lawsuit that has been filed nationwide that West Bridgewater is a party to. As required by law, at the last meeting, there was an open meeting law complaint pertaining to the Board of Selectmen's November 14th meeting. The board delegated me to provide a response, and so that response will be made at the public meeting as well. It has already, just so you're aware, has already been forwarded to the Attorney General's office and also to the person making the complaint. The police chief has just done an excellent job. He has changed a little bit of what he is doing with how his vehicles are going to look going forward, and they're going to be all black now with maroon writing and striping. I will have pictures for the board. I think they look very sharp. It's very clean, it's very professional, and I want to make sure the board and the public is aware. We had notified the board at our last meeting that 188 Matfield Street, which is a home that had been in foreclosure tax title with the town for many years, was going up to auction. The auction was successful, so I'll update the board on the results of that. And the last is that we have received a notification from our vendor that does all of our recycling about a change in the vendor fee due to a lot of contamination that they are finding in our recycling bins. So we will say it tomorrow night, but I would ask our residents to please be diligent about what we throw away in the recycling. There is a new motto that is now from DEP that if you're not sure is to throw it away. And the reason being is because with that contamination, the end users are driving up costs and fees, and obviously eventually we all bear the cost of those. So for example, garden hoses that even though they're rubber, you would think that they could go into the recycling bin. They cannot. They should go into the trash. So I'll update the board so they're fully aware of that as well. As always, these are public meetings. They start at 7 o'clock and you're more than welcome to attend. One item of note is that the board usually meets the first and third Wednesdays of every month, but in the month of January, due to the way the holidays fall, they will meet on the 2nd and the 4th. So instead of meeting on January 2nd, they will meet on January 9th, and the next meeting will be January 23rd. Again, reference to this meeting coming up on December 19th. It is a public meeting. It's on the 2nd floor of the Town Hall in the Board of Selectmen's meeting chamber room. You are more than welcome to attend. We look forward to seeing you there, and I wish all of you a very happy and merry holiday season. Thank you very much.